Hi, everyone. I'm Jamie Vaughn with Family Fiction's Christian Fiction Bookshelf podcast. Today's episode is brought to you by Revell, a division of Baker Publishing Group. My guest today is Lynette Eason, and who just wrote the new book, Crossfire, and we are here to talk to her today about that. Hi, Lynette. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Good. Well, we're really excited. So, Crossfire is your second book in the Extreme Measures series. What connects all of these books together?
Well, okay. So what ties the books together are four friends because I write four books in a series. And so I generally start with four ladies and I just come up with an idea of how they meet. And they actually met in juvie when
Oh,
they were
okay.
teenagers. Yes. So there's a lot of history there.
hmm So your female protagonist is Juliana Jones, and she's a hostage negotiator. That's an amazing job. What event from her past influences her desire to go into this field?
So Juliana survived a school shooting where she and one of her best friends was killed, and so it was very traumatic, as you can probably imagine. And she was trying to talk him down, and it didn't really work. And so um, that's why I don't want to give away too much of the plot. So I'm
Right.
just thinking, how much should I say here? So that's what I guess inspired her, compelled her to go into this line of work.
Okay. And then you have your male protagonist, which is Clay Fox,
Mhm.
and he's working as a school resource officer. But his skill set is really vastly more deep. What is his background and how does it come to play in Crossfire?
Okay, so Clay used to be a sniper in the army, and he was special forces. But after a betrayal that resulted in the death of an innocent man, he got out and became a school resource officer, trying to just using that kind of as a placeholder, trying to figure out what he wanted to do with the rest of his life. And at that point, that's where he met Juliana because Juliana's sister was a student at the school where he was the school resource
Oh,
officer.
okay.
So, mhm.
I was wondering how they were going to meet up there. So, what do you hope the reader gains from the book? When they read that last sentence and close the book, what do you want them to take away?
Well, first, I want them to be thoroughly entertained by the story. I write these books and I'm just thrilled that readers seem to really love them. And so I want them to just not be able to quit turning the pages until they get to the end. And when they put the book down, I kind of want them to miss the characters, they're like, oh, I wish it was longer. But mostly I hope that they will just resonate with those characters in some way and get something from the story, maybe a quote from the story, a line from the story, something the characters are going through. And it just gives them hope. I really want readers to take away a lot of hope from the story.
I love that. Um, what do you love most about writing romance suspense novels?
Okay. So I love the fact that in the end, not only do the hero and the heroine get together, but that justice is served and the bad guys get
Okay.
it. Yeah. Yeah, and it's always a happy ending. I love that there's a happy ending. If you read one of my books, there will be a happy ending.
Oh, that's always good to know that you're going to pick up a Lynette book and you're going to get that happy ending at the end,
Yes,
guaranteed.
absolutely.
Um,
Yes.
so, what can you tell us that you're working on next?
I am working on actually the first book in the new series that's coming out. That'll start in 20, what year are we in? It will start in 2023. 2024. 2024. Yes, that's
Okay.
what I'm working on. Anyway, I'm working on, like I said, the first book. So each series has four books. And so what we do is we try to have a book release in January and a series end the next year in August, so that the first book in the new series can release the next January.
So, you release 4 books a year then, right?
Well, no, it's two books a year. It goes January, August
Okay.
in the series, and then we start over.
Okay, gotcha. Now I'm back on track. So we have two more books to come in the series that in the Crossfire
Yes,
series, right? Okay.
yes, yes. Critical Threat and Countdown. And I've already finished them. So I'm always like a year ahead. So
Wow.
by the time I finish, so by the time one book releases, I'm already, two books ahead.
Mhm. That's I'm beyond impressed. That's very
Thank you.
You're welcome. How many books have you written?
I've written a total of about 65 or 66 books.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Not all for Revell, but just all total.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
Well, Lynette, thank you so much for stopping by today and talking to us. And everyone, if you like this chapter of the Christian Fiction Bookshelf, make sure to hit subscribe below. And her book is out now, Crossfire. Buy it wherever you buy your Christian books. Hopefully you buy it at a local Christian bookstore. If not, wherever you buy your books will be great. And Lynette, thank you so much. And I can't wait to see how God uses this book.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it so much. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you.